Watch movies.
Well, welcome back to the Watch Movies podcast. We're here. We watch movies. You know,
we do watch movies.
Fucking, it's a whole podcast about us watching movies. And we fucking just do it all the time. Except I haven't watched a movie in a while.
None of us watch movies this week.
It's been a week since the last time I watched a movie.
Guys,
What is happening? What is going on?
Well, actually, last week we didn't talk about Guardians of the Galaxy.
because we did the pod.
We
before.
did the pod, and then we talked about. We could touch on that a little bit, but actually, it was fun. It was just very naturally during the podcast we were talking about Guardians
and movies.
and movies,
And just the theater experience.
and we were like, we're gonna go see Guardians right after this, and we did. We stopped rolling and walked to the theater down the street,
yeah,
and it was great. And that movie is phenomenal.
very
movie
good,
rules.
very good. Like the Guardians movies are very good.
I'm a creep.
I mean, there's a
I'm a weirdo.
Hey,
that's good. Hey, we're gonna get
copyright strike.
copyrighted.
Yeah, it was so good. It sounded like him.
It does actually. That all he does is say it.
Are you Tom York? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
dude, I might be.
Like so probably the best MCU trilogy
Yeah.
thing.
Probably.
Let's relax.
It is. It's the best trilogy.
No, it's not.
What's better?
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
No way.
sure.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man
No.
is better.
Spider-Man's better for sure.
Spider-Man is
I
better.
think Guardians is so pimp. I just watched the first one last night. Actually, I did watch.
I'm taking Captain America over Guardians personally.
Whoa.
Me personally.
I would if the first one wasn't. such
People don't like the
trash.
first one. I love the first one.
It's
I think
not
the first one
great.
is so good.
It's such an ugly movie. I hate it.
Get out of here.
It's just
My man, like, okay, so I love when superheroes do, like, regular heroic shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's cool when they're, like, fighting aliens to, like, save the world or whatever. That's great. But I like, you know, oh, man, there's a guy stuck in a ditch. I got to get him out of there. Like, you know
Right,
what I'm saying?
so you're a big fan of when Captain America jumps on the grenade.
Real simple. Yeah, boots on the ground.
Yeah.
Heroic shit. I appreciate
you know,
that
I like
in my
the
movies.
I like that. I you know, it's true. I do like that. My favorite example is in the first Iron Man when. This is 2008. This is smack dab in the middle, like in the war with the Middle East, like in real life.
yeah.
And Iron Man, Tony Stark, is like, well, I'm just gonna take my Iron Man suit over there and kill them all, and he fucking did that. Although it was a fictional like terrorist group in the movie, like he did that, and everyone was like, that's fucking awesome that you did that.
It was very like America.
It was very it was very like holy
AC/DC's
shit.
playing and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like that's a cool example. Honestly, Iron Man for like some of those reasons is like my second favorite trilogy. Oh, that was our movie of the week last week.
Yeah, this is movie of the day.
Yeah,
Not this week's.
movie
but
of the day. Yeah,
we're just talking about it.
Yeah, the
I like Iron Man too.
That did you? I think Spider-Man's probably my favorite MCU trilogy, and then after that, it's probably Guardians.
Yeah,
They're
that's-
so different.
Yeah,
for
way
sure.
different.
They're complete. They're almost incomparable, but
Yeah.
And Spider-Man had a lot of, especially the first one, had a lot of that like boots on the ground, regular hero shit that I'm talking
Yeah.
about. It's like he's just fighting a guy.
yeah,
like,
it's a whole different.
Yeah,
Guardians
he's-
is like a space opera. It's all crazy. And
Yeah.
Spider-Man, he's
Spider-Man is like a guy in New York just fighting
Just
another
in
guy
Queens,
in New
just
York.
like-
I think the second Spider-Man is kind of bad.
I
Far From
disagree.
Home,
I think it's
Home?
kind of bad.
bro.
Really?
What?
I don't know. Maybe it's not bad, but I just don't really like it. It's just like
I liked it
Explain-
quite a lot.
ex-
it's
Explain
pretty
yourself.
much everything that like Spider-Man is. It's not in that movie for me. It's like he's not in New York.
Okay.
He's
I-
not
I-
in New York.
I get that side.
And like everyone's like, well, they're doing different things. Like, bro, I don't care. Like,
I will say it's
It's
the least
literally
memorable.
called Far From Home.
Yeah.
Like, he's not.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
don't
know.
like that.
I get where he's coming from though. Like the stuff about like being the like neighborhood hero. He's not.
But
that
that's
in
the
that movie.
whole.
No,
okay.
no.
But he's a neighborhood hero just on a
That's
field
well,
trip.
but that's the
Like,
whole thing too. Is like, fucking Tony was like, he's always like, I want to, he's like, I just want to be the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and he thought he was limited, and
Yeah.
Tony was like, no, dude, you're him as fuck. You
Yeah.
could do anything anywhere, and that's what he does. That's like the message of
I
the
don't.
movie.
Sure, but I think that also like here, given Spider-Man like insane Stark technology, I think is also pretty dumb. Like why? It's just so dumb to me.
Because that's his boy.
Yeah.
Just like
Where you're losing everyone here.
losing
you're gonna
everyone
just
with
let-
opinions. Sure,
Okay,
man.
your man's is like the richest person of all time.
Yeah.
and he's built like this incredible tech, and
Yeah.
you fight crime.
Yeah.
You're just gonna go out there
You
raw
shoot
dogging
Nano
it
spider,
because
nano spider suit is stupid to me, or like the Iron Man spider
Yeah,
suit, dumb to me.
Your
Really?
best friend's Tony Stark. He can do anything. He can build anything. He has Iron Man suits where he flies in space. But no, I'm gonna wear this fucking
I do think
spandex.
I do think it's a kind of a consequence of the whole Iron Man progression. If Iron Man has the nanotechnology, then it just makes sense
Yeah.
for,
Yeah.
for Spider-Man to also.
it's
Yeah.
like, bro, you got adopted by like the richest man in the world.
Exactly.
Basically, you're gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna get it out the mud, Tony.
Yeah,
I will-
exactly.
I will
don't
say
need your help, Tony.
Iron Man 2 is definitely the most forgettable out of the two, or Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2.
Out
I
of
can
those
see that.
three, it's
I can
like
see that.
I remember the end, like the whole the cliffhanger. I remember all that,
Yeah.
but as far as the rest of it, it's just kind of like it was fun. I enjoyed
But
it.
how much
but
of Guardians 2 do you remember?
Exactly.
I remember.
It's the same.
I
No,
remember
no,
a
no.
good amount of it.
I
man.
don't remember.
No,
honestly.
I'm
I had
kinda the
to
same with
read.
Guardians 2.
I had to read the plot summary of Guardians 2 like
Yeah.
before I saw Guardians 3 just to make sure like I didn't forget anything.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, I forgot literally all of this.
Yeah,
Like I don't remember
Guardians
anything
2
from
is
this movie.
Way less memorable. Than
I just
Far
remember
From Home.
it's like,
I-
oh,
I
your dad's a
disagree.
god. Cool.
Yeah.
I think Kurt Russell being the villain is the coolest thing of all time, just because I'm a huge Kurt Russell fan. Also, Guardians is just James Gunn just makes a hell of a film. He makes a hell of a film, and it feels like his shit. You know,
Yeah.
dude, No Way Home respectfully just feels like, and it's fine, whatever. It feels like an AI generated Spider-Man movie where they're like, hey, make a Spider-Man where he goes like on a field trip and stuff, and then have Mysterio in it, and then like the
Oh,
drones
well,
and
you
shit.
said you're
Far
from home. You're saying.
Yeah, sorry, far from
Yeah,
home.
okay, because I thought you were about to start talking shit on No Way Home. but I was
No,
like,
no,
we're not
I'm
doing
talking
that.
far from
Okay,
home,
okay.
and also
Yeah.
the Mysterio shit. I'm like, it's just a bunch of
Mysterio
drones.
was dope.
Jake G is
Bunch of-
Mysterio
bunch of
is
drones.
one of the cooler
If he was actually
villains
magical, that would have been sick.
in the MCU.
Bro, that scene where Mysterio just beating fucking Peter Parker's ass
Yeah.
in like the whatever the fuck that is. Like,
yeah,
with all the drones and
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he's like falling through like the floor and going through the ceiling and shit. I was like, that's cool.
I think that was such a really a cool play on Mysterio, and not actually having the abilities that Mysterio has in the comics. I just thought it was a cool way
And
to
it-
explain it
and
more
it
in
had-
a real world thing.
It had a huge impact. Like,
Yeah.
That
Oh,
it
yeah.
had huge like ramifications for
Mhm.
like 2 or 3 other movies.
Yeah.
Mysterio single-handedly ruined Peter Parker's life.
Yeah, fuck the game.
Like
I do like that part.
Forever.
Like I said, I remember the end. I like all that stuff, but
Yeah.
I am with Garrett on. I think Guardians feels more fluid, and they're all
Absolutely.
James Gunn, so that it feels
Mm.
like all the same. While the Spider-Man movies are kind of segmented.
yeah.
As far, I mean, obviously the cliffhanger for 2 to 3, but as far as how they're made and how they look and how they feel, like
Mm-hmm.
they're a little different. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, I don't know. It just, I mean,
Spider-Man's just my favorite character.
Also,
in the MCU.
yeah. Well, also, Spider-Man just has in this MCU has the misfortune of being the second Spider-Man trilogy ever, and the first one just being like what everyone wants Spider-Man
Well,
to
third, kind of.
No,
Ah.
I disagree with you there. I think Spider-Man 1 and 2 are phenomenal, but people don't fuck with Spider-Man 3 at all.
yeah.
be. Spider-Man, sure.
I'd say overall, Tom Holland's Spider-Man trilogy is probably more
Easily. It's easily
universally
the best.
accepted as like
Nah,
of
nah.
all 3 movies.
Nah,
are great.
nah.
Tom Holland. First of all, Tom Holland is the
Raimi
best.
Spider-Man better than Homecoming. First
No.
one. Spider-Man 2 Raimi. Way
Spider-Man 2
shits on Far
Spider-Man
From
2,
Home.
Raimi's Spider-Man 2 is better. Spider-Man 1 and
And,
Homecoming
I mean, I guess you can say No Way Home is better than Spider-Man 3. I will say that. for sure.
by
no,
okay,
you have
sure.
to say that.
yeah,
But,
like
okay.
if you said that's not you don't
All right,
know.
so
It's you can't.
Ball
It's
at
not.
all.
You can say that. You
Raimi-
have to say that.
Raimi's got him Raimi's got him by the balls 2 out of 3.
No,
he wins.
dude.
No, he does. He doesn't have Spider-Man,
Spider-Man
1
1
by
is
the
not
balls.
better.
Yes, he does.
No, he does. Spider-Man 1 and
Yes, he
Spider-Man
does.
Homecoming are a lot closer
Green
in
Goblin.
quality. Okay, fucking Michael Keaton is Vulture.
Dude, the Vulture
Dog.
twist was so
It's
fucking
so
dope.
good. No, Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man 1 are very similar in quality. Now, Spider-Man 2, Raimi's Spider-Man 2
It's the
is a lot
yeah.
better than Far From Home. I'll say
it's
say
the
that.
second best Spider-Man movie to me behind No Way Home. Like, I'd Spider-Man No Way Home
So,
number 1.
yeah, I would say let's
Spider-Man
make your
2
top 3.
is number 2.
Top 3. So wait, say yours again.
Spider-Man No Way Home is number 1. Then Spider-Man 2. And then I'm going Homecoming, honestly, at the third spot.
Okay. I'm gonna go best Spider-Man movie ever, Spider-Man Raimi's Spider-Man 2, and then probably No Way Home, and then Homecoming.
Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 1, No Way Home.
You are tripping.
No,
I'm
those
sorry.
those two are better.
Wow.
Those two are way better. I'm sorry. Those
Okay.
are fucking amazing films.
Not to shit on Spider-Man 1. I do like it. Don't come for me. All right. But Mary Jane kind of fucking sucks. Like,
Bro, Kirsten Dunst in those movies.
Yeah.
All respect to her, she blows.
she's an awful character.
She's awful.
Yeah,
Just
she's
the
kinda
worst
horrible.
fucking
Like I'm
person.
always the whole time like, why are you so focused on her, bro?
Yeah, get her
It
out
It was
of
Yeah,
here.
very, it's very of the time.
It,
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
very 2000s
Yeah.
teenage like relationship thing where the girl's kind of like
The
supposed to be
worst.
out of his league so she can treat him like shit.
Yeah.
Kind of like way.
Yeah.
But she doesn't though. She
She
sees
does.
him next door. She's like, "Oh, hey, Peter.
Yeah,
how
but
you
she
But
doing?"
it's
does-
kind of like a pity.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
like,
a pity
True,
nice.
but I mean, it's
She's
about
not
the
really
it's
nice
about
to
the
him
self
until-
confidence that he obtains by becoming Spider-Man, becoming something more, and like becoming what he like is supposed to be. I don't know, like that's you want to talk about like how it's supposed to happen. That's supposed to happen.
no, I
She's
will
supposed
agree.
to see him as like a piece of shit because he kind of feels like a piece of shit, but then he becomes
Yeah,
something.
but,
But you
like-
shouldn't see him as a piece of shit ever.
At
Yeah.
least make it like cool.
if you pity yourself, other people will pity you.
At least like with
Is the-
Zendaya and
is that a
Tom
good
Holland,
No.
Zendaya's shitting on him like, but she makes it seem cool and like she actually likes
Yeah.
him a little bit.
Yeah,
but
dude.
it's like being
Zendaya's
a dick. Like,
MJ.
Well, it's like
is
zinger.
miles
It's like
better than
zingers with her.
Yeah.
But with Kirsten, it's like
you just suck.
Yeah.
she's
And
like popular girl.
with the bully, you know,
Zen-
with Flash all the time.
Zendaya's MJ didn't even become like an actual character until she found out he was actually Tom Holland was Spider-Man. Until then, it was
Not
just
true.
squinty eyes and just saying stuff like this, just over and over and over again. Because I'm funny, I'm a funny character. And then she became a character when she found out. Like,
So you think Kirsten Dunst's MJ was a character before then?
absolutely, bro.
I will.
You saw her dad yelling at her in the first 10 minutes, and she walks outside
Oh, her
fucking
dad
pissed.
yelled at her.
no.
What a
When
character.
She's taking out the trash.
No, but
You know,
they-
you
what a
know
character
nothing about
trait.
Zendaya's MJ.
I will say what Spider-Man 1 has over Homecoming is the lore build out.
Actual
And
characters.
Well, it's just like it's an actual origin story because obviously Homecoming is not.
But-
they don't
but-
show his like origin.
Yeah, of course.
They
That's
don't show
part
him.
of what I like about
No,
Homecoming.
which I agree, but
Yeah, I
like
totally agree with there.
that's where I hold Spider-Man 1 above Homecoming, where it's just like it's the best beginning to the story.
Yes.
I do like seeing the origin. I'll give you that.
Kinda,
I'll give
yeah.
you that. But here's the deal: is back whenever they announced that Spider-Man was coming to the MCU, there was a big talking point because we just saw Andrew's origin like a few years before,
Yeah.
and so it was like,
Which
we're
is
not
why
gonna
it
do
made
that again.
it made sense. I just mean
Yeah.
in a vacuum, if
Mhm.
like say if Homecoming came out before Spider-Man 1 or before any of those,
Like if Spider-Man Homecoming was the first ever Spider-Man
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
it would be like
It'd be
what? Where did he get these
Yeah.
powers? Like it's kind of like the meta thinking of it.
Yeah.
It's lacking there a little
Yeah.
bit. But I get why they did it because
Yeah, 'cause it's like we know.
Can't do that
Yeah.
again.
like he was a smart kid. He got bit by a spider. Now he has spider powers. Like
Yeah.
okay,
Also,
like, we don't have to see Batman's parents get killed in every fucking
Every
Batman
single
movie.
yeah.
It's like we know.
We know the
at
deal.
this point.
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson can just show up and be Batman.
y'all like Ned? Y'all like funny, silly Ned?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
He's a nothing character. He's just funny.
That's the boy. Like
Bro, are you shitting on Ned right now?
just in comparison
Wow, you're hating so
in comparison
hard.
to what?
On to yeah, what
In
buddy?
comparison
to Harry
to
Osborn.
what?
Yeah, in comparison to Harry,
Harry Osborn has
Dog,
so much more
Harry
than
Osborn
Ned.
hasn't been in the fucking in the new one yet. He's probably gonna be fine.
No, but
Ned's just
that-
his
But
buddy.
he's
But
but
Ned
Ned,
took the
is
place of-
essentially like in place of Harry Osborn in this like as his best friend.
kind of, but like
Harry
Ned's
Osborn.
great. You just don't like funny. You just don't like your
I
comic book
do
movies to be
agree.
funny.
Yeah, I do agree that Garrett is looking for more of the
Yeah.
gritty, like
Yeah, that's all you want.
Gary
really deep-
wants,
really
he
deep
wants everyone
characters,
to be sad
which
because
is-
their
Yes.
parents died.
Exactly. That's
No,
all.
No,
but
man, it's not
it's
even
valid.
about that. It's
It's
just
You
valid.
like
just said that you like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man more because he pities himself, and that everyone pities
no,
him.
it's just.
And
it's-
and you,
I
just
didn't
because
say okay.
Ned's
You took
funny
you.
and-
I think you just put a bunch of words in my mouth.
You
What
want
is that?
you
I didn't
want
say I
Tom
didn't
Holland
go.
to
"It's
walk
better 'cause he
around the
pitted
MCU
himself."
being
I
like,
said
"Ugh,
MJ
I'm
pities
sad, my
him
dad
because
died.
he pities himself.
And he says, if you pity yourself, other people are going to pity you.
Yeah, and it's an actual life lesson,
No.
is it not?
Yeah, no. I see where Garrett's coming from. He likes a different style. The more
I guess.
the more like gritty's not the right word exactly, but more like deep
Melancholic?
melancholic.
It's not even I mean,
deep-
sure, it's like there's more drama, but also like I want a little drama, and I also want a little fun. Like I want it all, and the first Raimi trilogy has it all, especially the first and second movie.
The first Raimi trilogy is way cornier than you remember it being. Like,
Well,
if
Yeah,
you
but
wa-
it was made over 20 years.
You're saying
ago,
it has
man.
fun though. Like, can you remember
What's
like
fun? in the
any
first-
like
The whole
any
wrestling scene.
any extended scene with Harry
Harry.
Yeah.
with Harry and
Where they're
Peter
having-
where they're like actually having a good time, and it's not
They're
like
never-
there's not some brooding energy over.
Harry's
the whole
always in
thing.
a bad mood. That's like
Yeah.
his whole thing.
yeah, it's like,
They
my
vibe
dad
out.
sucks.
They vibe out.
He's
They
rich.
fucking have Thanksgiving. I know before it became bad. They have Thanksgiving. There are many of cool moments where they're cool to each other,
I
and
mean,
Harry's
they're
got his
kinda-
back.
They
Harry's-
kind of like he'll be like them having each other or whatever is like Harry being like, "It's my friend Pete," and that's it.
Yeah.
Like,
And then Ned, he's like, I'm watching
something of a scientist
porn
myself.
on the computer, and that's
it's
the joke.
funny.
And I'm like,
it's
that's
funny.
fucking,
And then like,
I'm like, who are you? What's your life like? Like, what are you under there? Huh? Are you just funny, Ned? That's why I'm like, it's cool. The Mark Webb or whoever directed the new MCU trilogy,
Tom Watts.
John Watts.
John Watts,
John
whatever.
Watts, not
Mark
Tom.
Webb did the Amazing Spider-Man. John Watts, like, that's cool. Like, you had a fun little like you had a and I'm not saying little.
Not enough sadness.
I don't get the exactly. It's what we're saying, and like it's okay if you.
That's why No Way Home was actually good.
Yeah, I
They're
know.
all good.
They're
No,
all
yeah,
good.
All of them are
No,
good.
but I see where Garrett's coming from. No Way Home did get deeper into the characters
for sure,
and,
well,
and
because
their
Aunt May dies.
but
That's-
exactly. But that's why
what
Garrett
you
likes
need to
it,
happen.
and that's what
That's-
makes it.
so people have to die for it
No,
to be a good Spider-Man
things
movie.
need to bad things need to happen to people so they can learn and grow from it and become better people.
Bad things
That's
do happen
stories.
to
That's
Peter
Bad
magic.
in
things happen to
Homecoming.
him, and you don't think Michael Keaton's Vulture, his girlfriend's dad, the girl he has a big crush on, pulls a gun on him in
Yeah,
the car
that's absolutely-
because he's trying to kill
It's
him.
one example.
So, okay, but then give me more examples about I just don't
In
understand.
Spider-Man 2,
They have the
he
same shit.
literally cannot pay his own rent.
You're not going to. You're not gonna. I'm not gonna argue anything about Spider-Man 2. I agree that movie is amazing. I mean, it's the best Spider-Man
Yeah.
movie. So don't bring up Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man
We're talking
1,
about the
he
first one.
literally is the indirect reason his Uncle Ben dies.
So,
Yeah,
So that is just the
Doesn't-
biggest
doesn't
life
make it
lesson of all time right off
good.
the bat. No, but it's he literally learns from it and becomes better from it.
but
Yeah.
also the reason that Uncle Ben dies is so fucking stupid.
Oh well, they
Like,
changed it up in Spider-Man 3 for sure. But the first, he let someone go because he wanted to get back at them, which is not the way to do it. Then that guy who he let go killed his Uncle Ben. If he would have done the right thing and reprimanded that guy,
What?
yeah.
Spider. Okay,
I think
listen,
that's how it went.
here's
it's literally how it went.
Okay, so the way that Uncle Ben dies in Spider-Man 1 is that
The wrestling guy.
some guy robs a convenience store.
No way. No,
he robs the where
wrestling
he's
place.
wrestling.
and he
What?
So
Yeah,
he
the
was
wrestling gym. Or
So
whatever.
he was supposed to get $3,000 for Rage in the Cage or whatever it was versus fucking Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah.
And he didn't last. He beat his ass, but he didn't last the entire time. And he gave him like $200, and he was like, "What the fuck? I'm supposed to get like $3,000." And he's like, "Yeah, it says for
Yeah.
like 3 minutes. You didn't do it the whole time. So get the fuck out of here." Like, and he's like, he goes, "Forgot the part where that's my problem. Get out." And then
I'm
he
thinking
walks
of the
away,
Amazing Spider-Man.
and then
That's
the
what I'm
robber
thinking
comes
of.
up and goes, "Give me the fucking money." Robs him. And he starts running, and Peter lets him pass him, and then Guy Guang runs up, and he's like, "Why didn't you stop
Yeah.
that guy?" He's like, "I forgot the part where that's my problem." And that guy later kills Uncle Ben, and he's like, "Fuck! If I would have just done the right thing, the cool thing, instead of trying to get back at that guy, I would have saved my Uncle Ben." So I'm gonna learn from this and just go forward and be the
So
best
you
person
think
I
so?
can be.
Okay, so
That's still
alright.
stupid. I don't like that.
It's a little. I mean, I like the scene where Uncle Ben dies. It's sad. Because I mean, Spider-Man 1 is really good. I think Homecoming is a little better. It really sucks though because Raimi's trilogy. If Spider-Man 3 was just better, like they went in and fucking ruined so much shit that they
Yeah.
had going for them, and that's why I think the MCU Spider-Man trilogy is just far superior in that because
Far.
because Spider-Man 3 goes back and ruins great aspects about 1 and 2 as well.
I think it's like an 8.5 to an 8. I don't think it's that far.
The whole trilogy, you're saying?
Yeah.
I think Spider-Man 3 really fucks it.
I'd have to rewatch it. but
I think
don't remember it,
Spider-Man
like,
3
ruining it for me.
brings the overall grade of the trilogy down to maybe like a 7. Because, dude, Spider-Man 3 fucking sucks. That movie fucking...
It's not even that bad.
Dude,
It's
Spider-Man
it's pretty
3
bad.
is awful.
It's easily the worst of like the
It's-
6 movies
people
we're
made it
talking
way-
about.
Like people made it out
No,
worse.
Topher Grace plays Venom. It's awful. Dude, Topher Grace's Venom
There's too
is
much happening.
terrible
And like it doesn't feel really that connected to the rest of the story.
at all. It doesn't feel connected to the other 2 movies, in my opinion. It's just totally different.
It's overly
And
long.
I mean,
Mary Jane fucking sucks even harder in that movie.
yeah.
Like,
And at
it's-
least-
it's
bro,
slow, dude.
because Spider-Man becomes mean. He becomes like confident, but in the bad
And
way.
it's so stupid. Like the all the stuff about him being confident and he's dancing and doing all this. It's so like what? Who? why are we
I like
doing
Spider-Man 3 more than I like Far From Home.
this? That's fucking crazy. That's
Hey.
that's
Far From Home provides
crazy.
nothing for me.
That's what does Spider-Man 3 offer you? Dancing to Peter Parker? What do Topher Grace's Venom being awful?
I mean, just
what does it offer
it's-
you?
dude? Far From Home just like literally is a nothing movie to me. Ned and Betty Brant. Ned's whole character thing is that he's like off and on with Betty Brant in the movie, and that's the whole like that's his
Yeah.
trait.
Okay, what? Okay.
Like
It's a
I don't
funny-
know.
it's a funny-
mean,
And Norman
it's a
Osborn's
funny
trait. Norman
bit for the whole
Osborn's
movie.
trait.
His
He
trait
becomes the
is
new
that-
Goblin.
His trait is that he's trying to figure out how to balance his friend being one of the most famous, cool people
Yeah.
in the world secretly,
Well, they don't
Yeah.
do
and
a good
also
job of
being a
doing that.
fucking nerd.
Well, they
What
don't
do
do a
they
good job
do
of
good
doing
with
that.
Harry in 3?
Y'all-
They do.
What do they do
No,
good at all?
What's good about Harry in 3, and also like in 1 too?
Let me read these off. I have the IMDb scores for each trilogy. It's
Combined?
Kind of interesting.
Combined?
No, just each.
Oh, okay.
We can do the math ourselves, I guess. Spider-Man 1, Tobey Maguire, 7.4.
Okay.
About fair.
Spider-Man 2, 7.4.
Too low.
Too low. Yeah.
Spider-Man 3, 6.3.
Too high.
Yeah, that is too high.
Spider-Man now with Tom Holland, Homecoming, 7.4. Far From Home, 7.4.
What the fuck?
Wow.
It's kind of weird. And then No Way Home is an 8.2.
Yeah.
So the first 2 movies of each trilogy
Are
all
the
have
same. That's
7.4.
crazy.
But
and then,
the
weird.
Homecoming trilogy.
How
was-
is Far From Home a 7.4? Respect,
bro, you're the only person I know on this earth that doesn't like that movie.
It's a good
that
movie.
thinks that's a bad movie.
It's not even like okay. Maybe it's just not. I actively dislike it. I'm just like, there's nothing about it that's keeping me thinking about it as a real movie.
You don't
in my life.
Mysterio is
I'll go
keeping
back
me-
and watch Jake G as Mysterio. I love him in that movie. He's so good.
I mean, if you want a better example of that, there's
J.
all
Jonah
kinds of things.
Jameson
There's
back.
all kinds of guys that Tony Stark has fucked, and like they try to come back for revenge. Like there's a whole bunch of examples of that. Like he's not special to me. It's just because it's Jake Gyllenhaal doesn't make him cool.
Well,
Yeah, it
it's
does.
It's not that the guys Tony Stark is fucked.
Obadiah's
That makes
staying
it-
better.
I think we can agree overall that they're all just fucking sick overall. Like the franchise, like
Oh, I mean,
it's
of course.
cool as hell.
Spider-Man's cool, man.
They don't.
It's
Like,
kinda-
they don't miss.
Kind of
much.
crazy for a superhero franchise. I'm gonna read you the Rotten Tomato scores now because this is
There's
kind of
really
crazy.
only 2 Spider-Man movies that's ever been made that are like really obvious misses.
Like think of all the superhero movies and their trilogies. It's kind of wild. So Spider-Man 1 has a 90. Spider-Man 2 has a 93.
Who are these 7% of people?
And then
Seriously.
Spider-Man 3 has a 63. It's a big drop off. But that's crazy. Both those are 90.
In fact, Spider-Man 3 even has a 63.
Tell you, man, it's like
Doesn't
Doubtful.
Wonder Woman have
It's
a
not that
93?
Yeah, but Wonder Woman does have a 9. No, Spider-Man 3 is a very, very not good movie. Sam
63.
Raimi said himself he fucking hates that movie.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
so-
not. Yeah,
It's not good.
especially compared. I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
I mean, it's better than like the Eternals, but it's still not good.
Yeah.
Homecoming, 92.
Hell yeah.
Far From Home, 90.
Yeah.
And
That's
No Way
insane.
Home, a 93.
Hell yeah.
That whole trilogy,
Far
that's
From
crazy.
Home
I
with
would
a
not have.
90 is the craziest.
I would
thing.
not have expected
Dude,
that
it's
trilogy.
good.
I think you might need to give it a rewatch or something.
I've already seen it enough, and every time I watch it, it gets worse and worse for me.
Really?
It's crazy.
It's just,
That's just a crazy.
it's
take.
like I'm like it can be fun, sure, it can be fun, but after beyond the fun, I'm like, okay, there's other movies that
There's
can
not
be
enough
fun.
sadness. Not enough
Yeah.
people die.
It's not even that. It's just like
I need my characters to have
I like the
terrible
ending.
backstories.
No,
They need to
I
be
mean,
orphans.
I like them
who
to
think
I mean,
about nothing other than their parents being dead.
Not that I need them to suffer. I like them to learn, and I feel like nobody learns anything in that movie.
Peter learns a lot about being responsible with Stark
I mean, he's the
technology
main
in that
character.
movie.
I'm talking about every other character. You have the funny teachers. You have JB Smoove and
Of course.
fucking Martin.
Hannibal
Oh, they're so
Buress.
funny, right?
They are.
Everyone's hilarious. Everyone's hilarious, and everyone's having a good time. Fucking Flash Gordon.
Oh,
It's
no.
not. It's not Ned Far From Home.
No,
It's
everyone's
Spider-Man
having a good
Far From
time.
Home. Like
People are smiling.
I think
I hate it.
I think let's move on to movies you're excited about.
yeah,
that
all
we've
that
been
to say,
hearing.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3, really good.
Yeah.
Best
We didn't-
trilogy.
We didn't talk about it at all.
Best trilogy.
Banger.
But yeah, movies we're excited about. The teaser trailer for Poor Things just came out.
I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah, Yorgos Lanthimos, I think is how you say his name.
Yeah.
Did The Favorite. Did
Lobster.
Was
Sacred
yeah,
of the
Killing of a
Deer,
Sacred
yeah.
Deer. That was him. The Nicole Kidman joint. But yeah, he's back with Emma Stone from The Favorite and
And
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe. Shout out to Spider-Man. And a lot of other people. Dry Carmichael's in it. Margaret Qualley's in it. But yeah, it's based on a book that I haven't read. But I think the premise is that Emma Stone's character is like, she's an adult woman with like a child brain, like
What the hell?
implanted into her by like some weird crazy doctor or whatever.
Yorgos is weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
he's a very weird director.
All
The
right.
Lobster, the Lobster is the only movie of his that I've seen, and that movie's fucking. Wild.
I've only seen The Favorite, and The Favorite is very good. It's not like super weird or anything. It's just like
yeah,
a queen and two princesses,
Yeah.
like
Hmm.
you know,
yeah,
being catty or whatever.
yeah.
But he makes that really fucking good. Like,
Garrett loves Killing of a Sacred Deer. I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
it's sick.
He
It's-
put Barry Keoghan on the map.
He did, and he made him fucking scary.
Mhm.
Like Barry Keoghan or Keoghan, whatever. He's like, now he's like, everyone's like, oh, he's fucking hot, and he's jacked and shit, and he's like, look
are
how hot he
people
is.
like that?
huh?
People think he's hot.
Absolutely,
Mm.
absolutely.
Yeah, girls thirst.
He's
over
like
him.
all
Okay.
jacked. Yeah, girls.
What-
really
what's
thirst
the
over
He
him.
got
thing
jacked
he's-
for like Eternals and stuff too.
Yeah,
Yeah, what's the thing he just got announced? He's in.
Oh,
cast
he's in.
for? Is he in
He's in
Dune?
Gladiator too.
Gladiator 2. He's in that, yeah.
Which
What a
fuck
cast!
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
yours. You can
yes.
talk about that one.
And well, there's 3 movies coming out next year. Maybe one of them, I don't know. There's no release date on it, but Heat 2, Gladiator 2, and Beetlejuice 2. 2024 is gonna be the year.
One of these things is not like the others, by the way.
Yeah, right.
Holy shit,
Heat 2,
Gladiator,
Gladiator 2,
like a
Beetlejuice 2.
sword, like a sore thumb.
all
in this
sequels
gun.
though. All sequels, all fucking really far away, far apart from when the first one came out.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, one of them, the first one was a Best Picture winner, and the other,
Whoa, let's not sleep on Beetlejuice now. Beetlejuice is
It's
awesome.
a cult
it ain't
classic.
Gladiator.
I would say it's.
Yeah, sure, but
I would say it's held. It's about as popular now still because of the cult following around it.
What, Beetlejuice?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
bro,
I mean, because
rocks.
Beetlejuice got a fit off in that movie.
Yeah,
That's
I
like
just mean
the whole
it's
legacy.
it's as remembered. It's not a better
I love
movie, but it's
Beetlejuice.
as remembered still.
I think we said his name way more than 3 times.
Yeah, we're
like,
fucked.
That shit, he's coming.
Well,
so.
none of us. It's fine.
Oh yeah,
None of
don't.
us-
No one say that
Beetlejuice,
shit
Beetlejuice,
3 times in a row.
Oh,
Hey,
you just did.
Sorry.
We're fucking screwed.
What do we have to say to get Jenna Ortega to come here?
Wednesday.
Winona Ryder. Like what do I do? Hey, but we're not gonna sleep on Beetlejuice because Beetlejuice is fucking sick. Beetlejuice 2, Willem Dafoe and Jenna Ortega, Winona Ryder, and like they're all coming back.
What a run for Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, he's doing work.
I mean, he's just in everything.
He's so good too.
He's just he's so effortless with his acting. He could just be like, "Yeah, I'll sign on." Show up on set one day and be like, "All my lines. Okay, I'm done."
I
And he's
didn't
out.
see that movie he just did recently, like Inside or whatever, but it looks nuts.
yeah.
I won't check
haven't
it
seen
out. He was great in The Northman. Like in everybody's great in that movie. If you
Yeah.
haven't seen The Northman, you should watch it. I think it's on Prime Video now. Watch movies.
Watch me.
But yeah, man, I just love Willem Dafoe. I saw
Yeah.
John Wick like not that long ago, and he was in that shit too. Like
He's just in
cooking.
everything.
He just be cooking.
I mean, you fucking look at his acting credits. Like, holy shit! There's
Wait, what?
hundreds of them.
The first one?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
Yeah, right.
John
No.
Wick's on the
Willem Dafoe's
Willem
on the first
Dafoe's
John
on the first
Wick?
John Wick. Yeah,
Am I tripping? I feel like yeah.
100% he is. You're right.
Okay.
I don't remember. Yeah, no, you're probably right. I just don't remember him. I haven't seen the first one in forever. Interesting. I
Yeah,
forgot about
no,
that.
he's in everything.
No, he is. He's in so much.
And he's
He
in
is.
it for the
He-
love of the game.
He plays Marcus.
Oh,
I
he's the
don't-
sniper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, that's right. That's right. That makes sense.
Bro, they should have brought him back for the fourth one. But does he die in the first one? Forgot.
I think so.
I think so.
Oh, I bet say if he
it'd
they
be
should have just had him in all of them.
I mean,
oh!
but it,
Movie
Oh!
of the day.
Hey, I'm not done. I wanted to talk about my movie. I'm excited.
Sorry,
for.
what do
yeah.
you?
Sorry.
I want to talk about. All right, bro. This movie's gonna be crazy. So if you were like Noah, name to your top 3 actors ever, there's a good chance that like 2 of my top 3 are Adam Sandler and Ben Affleck. And then if they're like Noah, give me some directors you just love, I'd be like the Safdie brothers are for sure up there. They'd be like Noah, what's your favorite game show? I'd be like Family Feud with Steve Harvey. And Ben Affleck, Adam Sandler, and Steve Harvey are all in this next Safdie brothers movie, and that shit is going to be a crazy banger.
And Ben's playing a ball player.
He's playing a former baseball player.
Former
And Adam
former
Sandler-
pitcher and his
Yeah.
agent,
Dude.
and Megan Thee Stallion plays out Ben Affleck's girlfriend.
shout out
Yeah.
to Megan Thee Stallion.
Also, low key, I think I know who they're gonna like say like base Ben Affleck's kind of personality off of. I think he's gonna be like Justin Verlander. I
okay.
think he's gonna
Ooh.
be like a Justin Verlander type of player, like really looks like a legend,
Yeah.
Hall of Famer, GOAT, and I think like that's gonna be where he like pulls stuff from.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
Married to a baddie.
yeah, exactly. Like married to Megan Thee Stallion, like the one of the hottest women on earth. Yes, exactly. It's gonna be great, and Adam Sandler's gonna be wild, and Steve. I don't know what Steve Harvey's gonna do, but the Safdie
It's
brothers
gonna be funny,
are gonna
whatever
make him
it is,
dope.
dude.
Yeah, exactly.
People forget that Steve Harvey is like
dude.
stand-up comedy legend.
Like one of the best ever.
Oh, you know the Safdies are gonna pull like a crazy performance from him. Like he's gonna be good.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, Kevin Garnett was good. in Uncut
Yeah.
Gems. Steve Harvey's gonna be fucking good.
Yeah.
I love
And-
Uncut Gems. We should watch that.
I want to.
We should react to Uncut Gems.
Oh, I fucking
I'm
love.
so
Uncut
down.
Gems.
For that.
Have you ever seen Good
Just the
Time?
boys vibing.
I've never seen Good Time.
You would love Good Time. It's the same energy.
Yeah,
as-
Uncut Gems was the first time I ever heard of the Safdie brothers. To be honest,
Good Time. They've had movies before that, but Good Time put them on the map, honestly.
Yeah.
And it has Robert Pattinson in it, and he's the premise is he's trying to get like his brother with like a mental deficiency out of jail. Because they went to jail robbing a bank, and he accidentally left his brother, and he got arrested, and so he's trying to. It's like set in one night, and he's trying to get him out of jail.
love it.
Yeah,
fucking
it's-
I'm
sick.
becoming a big Robert Pattinson guy.
Oh,
yeah,
I
got
am.
to,
Oh,
got
yeah.
to.
Oh, me. Pick me.
Robert
I'm a pick
Pattinson,
me guy.
like I think Robert Pattinson is like that dude.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely. he is.
He's sick, man. Tenet, Good Time, The Batman,
Twilight.
Twilight. Fuck yeah. What is something else he's in?
Water for Elephants.
Yeah.
Like-
he was
Lighthouse.
good in the Lighthouse, even though the
Lighthouse.
was not
The Lighthouse is good. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
Movie of the day.
Did we fucking pick Snow Dog?
good. Have y'all seen Snow Dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Nick
don't
Nolte's
remember.
in it.
I don't remember shit about Snow Dogs.
Dude, I
I
used to
just-
watch this all the time. Actually.
Something I just like. I couldn't find. I was trying to find a movie that was relevant to something we were talking about, and I couldn't. And I just grabbed Snowball. So we can talk about Cuba for a little bit.
No, Cuba.
Nick Nolte is in Snow Dogs.
No, it's
He's
a
definitely
guy
not.
who's basically Nick Nolte though. He's like Nick Nolte if Nick Nolte wasn't Nick Nolte.
What a sentence!
Exactly.
Um,
No, but Cuba, legend.
He be wildin' though.
He do be wild.
He be in the club.
He be in the
wildin'.
club going crazy. Dude, the funniest video, like I talk about this a lot, but the funniest video ever to me is when Cuba Gooding Jr. is handcuffed and all the cops are walking with him, and he just has this like poker face, like doesn't he like you would not think that he was cuffed, like he was just chilling, like it's so funny.
you know, I don't have anything to say about this movie. I just don't. I've seen this
Why you
once.
fucking up the case.
I was trying to take it out. I don't know. Here,
Who else is in Snow Dogs?
I don't
Fucking
know.
Nobody. I'm looking at IMDb.
Is it just
Cuba
Cuba and
Gooding
Dogs?
Jr., James
Cisco.
Coburn. That's who I'm thinking about. Crusty old mountain man, James Coburn. Yeah, look up James Coburn if you want. That's Nick Nolte if Nick Nolte wasn't Nick Nolte.
Yeah.
Um,
Cisco, Nicole.
Cisco.
Yeah.
who that?
Francisco.
Nichelle Nichols.
I
Yeah,
don't know who that is.
Well,
You know who Cisco is?
who's that?
The thong song.
I don't know the thong song.
Yep.
I don't know.
What?
What?
What's the thong song?
You know the thong song? I would play it if we
Listen,
were fucking.
it must not be very big if they're fucking they're in snow.
What?
That's a huge song. Big 2000s rap song.
It was WAP before WAP.
Yeah.
It's possible I've heard it.
I
but-
guarantee you have. But yeah, he famous R&B singer. He did like the Wild Wild West song with
Oh,
Will Smith.
I know
back in the day.
Cisco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Cisco.
We're going straight to the Wild Wild West.
I love Wild
I wish we
West.
had
Welcome
that.
to everybody to
We should
Wild
order that.
Wild West.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
That's
great
that's
movie.
Cisco on the hook of that.
Ah.
And he was in like this R&B group / boy band called Drew Hill back in the day. Honestly, before my time, so definitely before y'all's. But still,
Wow.
I can't believe
How
y'all
old do
didn't
you
know the
think I
thong
am?
song. I'm 23, right?
Bro, I'm 26.
He's 24.
Fuck out of
Oh.
here, bro. I'm 27. I'm like, there's no way.
Now, do you want to talk about? I was talking to somebody about like actors with the worst agents in the history of fucking Hollywood, and
That's a topic.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Cuba's
might
one
be
of 'em.
top 3 worst agent. What are we doing? This was not crazy long after he was nominated for an Oscar for Jerry Maguire.
And he even won. He won for Jerry
Yeah,
Maguire.
won for Jerry
And
Maguire.
I think maybe he got a little too. Maybe he got too
He
big for his
won
britches.
for Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
He sure did.
And he, deservedly so. He's so good in that movie.
He maybe got a little too big for his britches.
Maybe.
After
Yeah,
Jerry
I just
Maguire.
don't think of him as like an Oscar-winning actor.
Yeah, that's why his.
That's
agent
because
sucked.
he's career fucking
He said
collapsed
this is
on
why
itself.
because he did. They were like, "Hey, you know what you should do next? Cuba, sit down. Welcome to you're rich. You're famous. You're an amazing actor. You know what you should do?
Snow
Star
Dogs.
alongside James Coburn, Disney's Snow Dogs, the dog racing snow movie.
So y'all know Daddy Daycare, right? Everyone knows Daddy
Yeah,
Daycare.
yeah, I'm familiar.
Not a lot of people do know about it because it is like it's
That's
not
nature.
well received. Obviously, it's a bad movie.
Cool.
They made a fucking sequel to it
Called Daddy Day
called
Camp.
Daddy,
Daddy
Day
Day
Camp.
Camp.
And not only did they not afford like Jeff Garlin and Eddie Murphy again, they asked Cuba Gooding Jr.'s ass if he wanted to be in it, and he said, "Yeah, I do. I will be in this."
Cut the
Probably-
check. I'll be there.
He read the script and went, "Yeah, I'll do it."
Yeah.
And they went,
What?
"Really?" He went, "Yeah, I'll do it."
What happened to him? I'm looking at his IMDb after 1997 was Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in As Good as It Gets
Yeah.
that same year.
Good movie.
Great. Yeah.
Great movie.
And then he was in A Murder of Crows. He was in Instinct. He's in a movie called Chill Factor. He was a wedding guest uncredited in The Kid. Men of Honor.
Men of
he-
Honor is fine.
He was in Pearl Harbor. And then he was in Rat Race.
Big budget movie.
Rat Race is
Rat
that-
Race, fucking awesome movie.
And then he was in the Shadows, Zoolander, and then Snow Dogs.
So here's the deal. This is really settled. Rat Race is where it really that's fucked him bad. That movie is not good.
Why you keep looking at me?
Because
He's
you
fucking-
just
You
said
just
you
said
love
Rat
it.
Race is
You just
awesome.
said
You
it's
just
good
said it's
movie.
awesome, and
You
I'm
were
looking at you
so
because I'm waiting for you to.
excited.
Yeah,
His
what do you
career
mean? Why
was-
am I looking at you?
Just
That movie
instigate-
is not
instigating. Mark Phillips, gold
I'm
medalist
not-
in instigating.
good, dude. That movie is
he
sucks.
keeps going, settle, and then he
No.
said, fucking sucks.
It does, and the reason I was saying like because don't interrupt because I know you love it. We'll look at like the Rotten Tomatoes. It can't have over a 3. Like it can't have over a 5.
Rat
I'm not-
Race?
Yeah,
That's
like
not true. It probably has at least a 40.
no chance. Rat Race has a 40.
I've never seen it. So
Dude,
I
Rat Race.
abstain.
If it has over a 20, sham.
Rat Race has. Oh, yeah, I forgot that was Rowan Atkinson and John Cleese.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
I do love them.
it's a good movie.
Has a 45.
Told
It's
you.
fucking crazy. Movie's not
Yeah,
good.
you listen to Garrett every now and then.
What
You
is
know, you teach a few things.
So what is your favorite Cuba Gooding Jr. movie? And I'll say mine is Radio.
It's a good choice.
Jerry Maguire.
Jerry Maguire. Yeah, Jerry Maguire's one of my
Radio
favorite
is
movies.
dope though.
Radio?
Radio. I don't know if this is y'all's time or not, but back in my day when we had a substitute teacher, they would roll in the DVD cart
Yeah.
with like a TV
The AV cart
with a
the,
cart and like
big
a
black TV.
DVD player
Yeah.
like
Yeah, yeah.
on the
Oh, yeah.
cart.
That's my time. Yeah.
And radio DVD cart banger. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
one
That's
of
a
those
good-
classic go to.
2
We're gonna
p.m.
watch
at
this
school.
At school,
Yeah.
like yeah.
Yeah.
We got a
always good.
sub for the next 3 days. We're gonna sit here in 7th period, and we're gonna watch radio for the
So-
next 3 days.
He was in Snow Dogs, and then the next year he was in Radio. Like, what a weird. and Rat
Yeah.
Race and Zoolander.
Him and John Travolta have to have the same agent. That's what I
yeah,
say. Like,
yeah,
they
John's
have
up
to have
there.
the same-
Who else has the like just horrible agent?
Michael Fassbender.
Yeah,
Yes,
dude.
dude.
There's a terrible.
Yeah.
Such a
You
good
are
actor with a horrible agent.
incredible.
Yeah.
And you keep getting these utter shitters, dude.
Like,
What are you doing?
You're an all time. You're an amazing actor. You could win Oscars. I'm your agent, Michael. This is what I think you should do.
Assassin's Creed.
Creed. The Snowman, or whatever the fuck that movie is called.
He did. I think I'm almost certain he did a movie called Haywire
I think
with
you're right.
Gina Carano.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That Gina Carano before she was on Star
Yeah,
Wars.
yeah. Like
Like-
back whenever it didn't matter.
2011.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets choked out by Gina Carano in a movie called
Jesus.
Haywire.
That has a
You actually
67
does. Ewan
Metacritic
McGregor's
score.
in that too. That's Channing Tatum, Michael Douglas, Antonio Banderas.
What
There's
a,
no reason for this movie not to be good.
why,
There's no reason for it not to make any fucking money, and yet it did not.
As an 80%, it just didn't know. Nobody.
Because
no
like
one
Gina
likes it.
Carano's hot, and she was
Yeah,
choking
nobody-
dudes out.
yeah,
Like
she was
everyone
super
was like, "Oh yeah, that's good."
You know who has a terrible career? And I've said this before. They have a fucking insanely bad career and a bad agent. It's Ashton Kutcher. Ashton Kutcher's
Yeah.
career is terrible.
But also, like, is Ashton Kutcher like?
Yeah.
I was
is
gonna
he
say
good?
it's pretty on par for his ability.
Here's
Yeah,
the deal.
like, I think
Here's the
it-
deal. I think if you're a good agent, you need to try to get him in some things to be like, hey, you know, my client is he's not just Kelso, he's other things, and like a good, like Fassbender's agent sucks, but at one point they got him nominated, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The agent for Ashton Kutcher, if he's had one agent this entire time, they got him Kelso. After that, nothing.
Well,
But
but
they got him Steve Jobs.
that's
So
the
that
thing.
was his. That was his like.
I get
shot.
what you're trying to say, but the difference is Michael Fassbender
Is good.
is so talented, and Ashton Kutcher
Is a guy.
is Kelso. That's his peak.
That's
all
a good
he
one?
had.
Like he was
You know a
playing
good
out of
one?
his league.
Yeah.
You know a good one? And I know everyone's gonna be like, he's won 2 Oscars, but after that, what? Christoph Waltz. After Django Unchained, what?
I mean,
in James
he's
Bond.
in the Bonds. He just
Bond
did
villain.
a TV show that was
he's,
pretty
he's
good.
got some good stuff. I mean,
I say we don't have enough time on that yet, but I see where you're going with
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
But we need more time.
You're
If
onto
it-
something.
If
but-
if in the next like 5 years he doesn't make another banger, then
yeah,
And didn't he get nominated again after that? He got
No.
nominated for
no, he's never been. I don't think he
He's
ever
only
got
been nominated twice, and he's won both.
Yeah,
Yeah,
both times.
what? He won for Django and
Inglourious
what?
Basterds.
Inglourious
Yeah.
Basterds. Okay.
Both. Basically, he just needs to be in Tarantino's next one.
Oh, McConaughey, dude. McConaughey after Dallas Buyers Club.
McConaughey's gotten more than he
What?
deserves, honestly.
Yeah.
What did he do after Dallas Buyers Club?
Other than True
True
Detective.
Detective.
Oh, sorry, Interstellar, True Detective, because they came out the same
sure.
year. After 2014, he's been in nothing.
Hmm.
He's honestly having a terrible end of his career.
He's doing Lincoln commercials or whatever.
Yeah.
He's having maybe one of the worst like post Oscar careers I've ever seen in my life. Like, yeah, he might be well,
I think he just had a.
Cuba's worse.
When-
Cuba's worse.
When was Dallas Buyers Club? 2011,
2013.
2013?
2013.
Yeah.
So he just had the and Interstellar was 20.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
god.
true, because
so I mean,
he
because he
did-
was in rom coms, like, and then
Yeah, up
and then
until
it
that
came
point.
up and peaked in those
Yeah.
2 years, and then it's
Yeah,
gone
well, yeah.
back down.
So yeah, he had a crazy couple years though. 2013, 2014, Dallas Buyers Club, Wolf of Wall Street, Interstellar,
Damn,
True Detective, and after that it was The Sea of Thieves,
what a run!
Free State of Jones, Gold, The
Yeah.
Dark Tower, White Boy Rick, Serenity, which if y'all haven't seen
If you've never
Serenity,
seen Serenity, please check it out.
you will never guess what that movie is about.
Oh, I do know what that's
Yeah,
about.
dude.
Yeah,
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen
Dude,
it.
Josh, you
Crazy.
want to
I
watch
remember
maybe one of the
people
worst
talking about
modern
it.
movies
Dude,
ever.
it's stupid because they have a good cast: Jeremy Strong, Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway, Jason Clarke.
Anne Hathaway. I was like, I don't remember if it's Anne Hathaway or Sandra Bullock
Yeah,
in that movie, but
and then like The Gentleman, that like fucking
Dude, The Gentleman
Guy Ritchie
owns.
movie.
It
Yeah,
just got
I
shit
haven't
into
heard,
the
but I
ether.
just feel like people don't talk about it
because
yeah.
it came out January 2020, so
Uh,
like
I
it basically
watched-
didn't happen.
I watched it. And it wasn't terrible. It was just like
Guys.
I don't know.
Y'all are just completely ignoring Sing 2. Like,
Facts.
just Sing 2 erasure.
He
going
went
on.
in his closet and recorded lines on his phone, and I'm not gonna be like, hell yeah, you're doing awesome.
The Beach Bum, like what, like there was a movie with like Snoop Dogg. and like Martin
That
Lawrence.
didn't feel like a real movie.
No,
like,
it didn't.
I haven't seen it.
I
but
feel
like,
Well, it's Harmony Korine, and he just makes.
I feel like
weirdest
he's
shit.
he's focusing on his political career now. Or
Oh yeah, he
something.
wants to run for governor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also, well, he's gonna be in this Yellowstone sequel
Yeah.
series.
Oh, yeah, that's
which
true.
Is weird. Also, before we, what's the best McConaughey role? Because what's your personal favorite McConaughey role?
True Detective, probably.
Probably goes to Girlfriend's Past.
Probably Interstellar for me.
No, Dallas Buyers Club.
I'm not an Interstellar guy.
Really?
I don't like it.
Well, I think we've talked about
Yeah,
that.
let's not open a sore subject.
I love
right
to
now.
watch.
Dallas Buyers Club's his best performance. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Probably.
crazy.
He earned the fuck out of that.
Yeah,
Oscar.
it's nuts.
You know what my favorite Matthew McConaughey role is? Reign of Fire. Now, I know you're all looking at me pretty funny.
No, I'm not looking at you funny.
It's definitely not his best. It is fucking nutty. He went nut. He went nut in that. He shaved his
Christian
head.
Bale and Matthew McConaughey fight dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Never seen it.
I'm
but-
looking at it right there. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I remember we did an episode of Bargain Bin with that movie. In it.
In reality, it's True Detective because what's better than a detective who is like insane and obsessed with trying to solve a case?
Yep.
Nothing better.
You know who has the best fucking agent? And like, I'm gonna say the name, and I'll be like, well, I don't really. I mean, people know him, but like,
I have one too. Like
it's just he's always put in bangers, and like he's in, and like no one goes like, well, that guy's a movie star, but because he's one of the best character actors ever. It's fucking Stephen Root. Stephen Root
Agreed.
is in everything.
wait, who is that?
Stephen Root, exactly, and exactly. I'll
Everyone
show
needs
you.
to know who this
Dude,
man
you-
is.
you'll- yes.
Office Space.
Yeah, dude, Dodgeball.
He's in a lot of
Get
TV
Out.
He's in a lot of TV shows.
No Country for Old Men. He's in that.
Yeah, he's in Barry.
He's in.
This
Yeah.
guy.
I think he's in.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
I think he's in
he's the
Succession
best.
now.
that guy.
Is he in Succession, really?
Yeah,
He's
no,
in a bunch of successful
He was in
TV
a.
shows.
He was in an episode of Succession the other night.
But mine, a little more famous person, Mahershala Ali.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Bangers on bangers on
Oh,
bangers.
yeah, 100%.
I'd say ability to how much money they've made. Chris Pratt has just cleaned up.
True.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
like
makes so much
he's
money.
making. I wouldn't be surprised if he could pass like Tom Cruise as far as money made,
Mhm.
with
Well,
the talent gap being like
I don't
crazy.
even. Well, I mean, Chris is great, but Tom's just next level. But the thing is, with Jurassic World, with the Marvel movies,
Yep.
Lego movie, which he
Yep.
definitely got back end on.
Mario. I mean, they might,
Mario,
they might
he got
make
back in-
6 Mario movies, and he's gonna
Holy
make just
shit. He's
bonkers.
going to make so much money.
yeah. He's gonna make.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Can we talk about Chris Pratt's like 20? Remember like 2014, he had Guardians, and it was like he's gonna be in Jurassic World, and then like everyone was like, Chris Pratt's just fucking coming out of nowhere. It was such a fun time, honestly, because he was just
When we
went from
knew
being
less about Chris Pratt.
yeah, exactly. We was just like, oh, the dude from fucking
Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Parks and Rec.
It's a funny guy.
He was in
Oh,
Moneyball.
he
a little
lost
bit.
weight. Like-
Yeah. Oh, he's getting
Oh, he's
jacked.
hot now.
Yeah, 100%. You know
He's married to Anna Faris.
Exact- oh, cool.
and he's just been around.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
just staying around.
Just not falling off. I mean, like everyone's tried to make him fall off too. Honestly,
Yeah.
Like they're coming at his throat, and he's like, I make so much money.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
Mario.
always how it goes.
I'm Garfield
though.
now.
We're rooting for you on the come up, and then it's
Yeah.
like, okay, you've been successful too long. Get out
Exactly. Like let's
of here.
take him down.
Let's
yeah.
move along.
Yeah, it's
Star Lord's cool.
It's just society being a hater. Oh, Star Lord's the best.
Yeah.
Star Lord and Peter Parker / Spider-Man are my two favorite characters. In the
Star
MCU.
Lord. I'm Star Lord.
Star Lord's your favorite MCU character.
When they interacted
Top three.
and
I'm talking to Garrett.
Oh, you're.
Oh, he's not my favorite. I don't know. Oh.
That's what I thought you meant. When
No,
you said
I've
that.
just been like since seeing Guardians 3, I'm like, all right, Guardians is the shit. Star Lord's they're the coolest. They're the shit. Like James Gunn did a really great job.
Well, I
being
hope
like,
you
these
enjoyed it
guys are
while
the
it
shit.
lasted, buddy.
Yeah, right. Better start learning Chinese, buddy.
Ni hao.
Okay, well,
All right, let's wrap it up.
yeah, I might go watch a movie. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch it.
Yeah,
we should
I
watch
tend
movies.
to do that
What a flick.
most weeks.
I'm with the family this weekend. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. If you're a mother or to your mother, whoever. Might watch a couple flicks with the fam this weekend.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, shout out to all the movie mothers out there.
Yeah.
We could have,
And the
you know,
maggot mommies, and you know.
hilarious. We could have been talking about like the best like Mother's Day movies, and we just
Yeah, it's
didn't do
boring.
that.
Who
So,
cares?
all right, well,
Oh,
watch
Whoa.
movies, crush beers.
all right. Watch movies, crush beers.
Like,
Intro.
comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Bye.
Bye bye.